Hi fam, welcome back to our third episode of Youth and Changing Tech Trends podcast. I'm Tawhida Ali. Today we are going to talk about the rise of digital entrepreneurship among the youth. We must learn how to make money, my friends. I'll let my co-host introduce herself.
Hello guys, my name is Caroline Wavinya.
So what are we going to talk about today?
Okay, so about today's segment, we are going to be having young content creators and influencers. We're also going to talk about e-commerce, dropshipping and online services. We'll also talk about monetizing hobbies via platforms, and we'll also talk about the challenges that come with digital entrepreneurship.
Yeah, that's great.
So let's dive into our first segment, young content creators and influencers. You see, like nowadays, we have a lot of mostly teens and young adults in all the social media platform. And unapata, like, let's take for example, like this international influencer Charlie Dimelo. Ako kila mahali and every platform, and she's using the platform to like market herself, get brand, like what do you call them?
Brand ambassadors,
yeah, brand, anakuwa brand ambassador, anapata partnership, and some of them they've even started their own brands. Like you take a look at tukana this girl called Millie in TikTok. She's a Kenyan. Has like a fashion hub called Millie's Fashion House. And ukiangalia, the way she's using TikTok ana benefit sana because people are ordering. Unaangalia to comment section and people are saying, I want that 2-piece, I want this, I want that. And she's really getting a market for her things using like creating content, showing off like what her fashion house is offering.
Yeah, I feel like at SAI most of the marketers have changed from ile traditional marketing to influencer marketing, because most of these brands they're using influencers. Kama Ganya was using Aziad to market their products. And a lot of brands say wamedelve pia into influencer marketing, because your influencers they have a great impact around the people.
Yeah,
so they have a lot of following. So hata najua if I decide to use Aziad for my brand, I decide to use Ajib Nasieku for my brand, that influencers, they're known, people like them. So there is a likelihood, since their followers wanawapenda, pia they're going to embrace my product, and that is how I'm going to sell. And also sasa, like with the way sasa they have used, because our influencers, they just didn't grow anyhowly. Kuna their tactics that they used, the strategies they used to grow. So if they're growing, ndo watu wamepata kuwa follow, and that is how they got to earn. Because obviously if a brand wants to take you in, you have to like sign a contract ile for how long are you going to work with this brand ama inyo, and with that you are earning. So we should learn to our social media accounts to be my influencers.
Yeah, but influencing is not for everyone.
Yeah, that's true.
You have to keep up that lifestyle for people to continue like engaging with your content.
Yeah. And pia, like I can say most of these influencers, they have different skills. Si lazima we influence our fashion. You can be influencer our maybe mambo na kama sports,
Yeah.
Kuimba. You can inspire someone to sing.
Kama Steve Simple Boy, does he really inspire you to sing, surely? But we like recent, I guess there was a crochet event. Like we have like influencers wanna push like that of crochet.
Yeah.
They're making flowers. They are meeting.
It looks pretty, yeah.
Yeah, wanna have like meetups. They show like whatever they have, and wanna mentor pia upcoming crochet artists.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
But I think I've also seen the ones with baking. Same like within Nairobi, we are all bakers. We connect and we like plan a picnic. Everyone comes with their desserts, their what they can make, just for connecting and being together, supporting each other. And also, I feel like co-influencer, you also have to be consistent. Like, see, I want to become an influencer and I post once in a year. We have that thing.
Once in a year
You have to like make people follow you. What's next? Lazima you make people anxious and curious of what you're going to post next. We can dive into the next segment, that is e-commerce, dropshipping, and online services. The part where we are now heading to. Like, people feel like they should be, it's rather to shop afadhali mtu a shop online than going to physical places sometimes, to save time, to save ninio. So, because ukiangalia cost hiyo kitu utabuy online na you going physically to buy it can be the same. So for drop shipping, like it's a company like Rod. Shopata. They are international company, lip gloss and lip care. So rather than we kuagizia itoke Canada, there is someone maybe in Kenya ambaye analayas na wao, like their supplier, where you can order from the people, and where maybe they get commission on it. So like kama uko
like sort of a back market, someone who I use you to source something from Rod.
Kama Shane, someone akwambia, okay, can you like give me your order? Kisha mimi order zangu, like they come together. They usually do that. A lot of people, especially I think on social media platforms, I've seen most of them.
Yeah, I've seen that with phones. Like people get phones from China. Like there are people like sort of, should I call them celebrities? Yeah, these guys now. Like they do that work. Like hiyo ndo job yao. They get orders from people. You tell them the phone you want, the specifications of that phone, and then they just like ship the phone for you and you get your phone.
Lakini hapo you should be very careful.
Yeah, unaweza leta simu iko na kumbe iko na
just a cup.
Ama unaletewa like those import iPhones, mostly in this gadget.
Utaona it's an iPhone, kumbe it's not an iPhone, it's a fake version. So I feel like also say life is digital, so we don't need to kujitesa. As long as you have a phone, a laptop, and a good internet, just sit. Always kosa online work, because most of these companies that I think e-commerce companies, they usually have kama they want to hire people. You just work from your place.
Yeah, like Jumia, they have those affiliate what do you call them?
Affiliate marketers.
Yeah, affiliate marketers, where if you want something, like you liaise with them, instead of you shopping, they shop it for you.
Yeah. Lakini people should be very careful. Let me tell you, kuna one day, I was at home, just free, hakuna shule. So I thought, I should not be I'm just free. So let me look for something to do online. So I visited some website I was interested in writing by that time. So I visited this website and they told me, oh, you can give us an article that you have written before. So I sent them the article and they were like, they sent me an email. You can now proceed and do the registration. This is the number you're going to pay. So I was, maybe this is a good way of making money. I thought, you already have dreams at that point.
Your dreams are coming true.
Yeah. Tell me why I pay for the registration. I start writing the articles. I don't get any feedback.
They don't
even email me again. And I'm like, kimeni ramba.
After you've paid your money. But
imagine.
People should learn like, ukiona hizo vitu za
should be very cautious when doing hizo online shopping, online businesses. Because sometimes that are in TikTok. You can go through people who are saying, oh, this account, they are fake online businesses. They'll be telling you, oh, we are an online business, so just send the money, we send the product.
And those are always scams. You should always insist on, well, leta kwanza nitakulipa.
Pay on delivery.
Yeah, ukikosa kuleta, not paying you. But if you insist on that, no, let me not just get your services.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, now we go to the third segment. It's about monetizing hobbies in social media platforms. We have these people who have like acting skills. You see, like someone like Freddie Carlos.
Yeah,
Freddie Carlos is like getting like anapata gigs juu ya kuonyesha hiyo acting skill yake. People like Bill Hade, Tidy High because of their acting skills, and these things are paying them. So like people should just like fungua your TikTok account, enda udance hapo,
just come up with any like relevant content. Sometimes you can just come up with something and be like, it doesn't make sense, but suddenly like people are liking it, and when people like it, they will want you to do more and more of the videos. So instead of just scrolling the whole day on TikTok doing nothing, use that platform to make money. Use YouTube to make money. You can even start vlogging, you do get ready with me. Kuna wale wa TikTok, they usually eat.
You just show us
ASMR,
like
I don't know.
OTD, like you do the outfit of
the day.
Yeah. Maybe you can get like a gig of doing like fashion influencing.
Yeah, that's true. Kama food influencers wako, si ndio? Boina. Yeah, it's just a matter of just use your ninio. Use the skill and the resources that you have well, so that you can grow. Because si lazima, yani sahi ukisema unatafuta kazi, it's hard to get a job. So hiyo time ya kuwait, you better be
doing something.
Yeah, do something at least that can make you busy, and maybe from it you can earn. Kisha by the way, ukianza kuwa influencer ama influencer mostly, pia unajijengea wewe mwenyewe jina yako. Because companies will be wanting to know, who is this girl? Who is this boy? I want to work with them. I want to meet them, I want them to maybe do a campaign for me on this thing. You see?
Yeah.
So you are building your brand name also. Not only like a social media ninio, but also that can be an open way for you. Kuanza kazi, kukua famous. We can also... do you know these apps come as a Canva?
Yeah, you can use them. Like, there's this girl, I don't remember her name. She like does those creative things, like, and a redesign. Like, the last time I saw her, she had redesigned the packaging for like Floydies.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, she does that, and I feel like that's a good opportunity for her, because kama graphic designer, to maybe hana kazi, her doing that, showcasing how she can like come up with different designs. It's like a platform for her to get maybe a job, ama apate to like to gig, to contract.
Like people should, kila mtu akona hobby yake. So maybe hobby yako inaweza kukufanya ugrow like economically. Kama mimi, I can say if ningekuwa nimeshikilia vizuri hobby yangu, I will be say I like painting. So maybe like ningekuwa na focus, I'm busy sometimes.
Ungekuwa hivyo consistent.
I'm not consistent that way, but hobbies can make you reach far also. Because sometimes unaweza soma, but hiyo hobby ndo ikaja ikakuokoa. Ama sometimes you may not get an opportunity to go far, but maybe with your hobby you can earn something from it.
True.
But sasa we need to also tell the people that even if we want to do the online businesses, to make money online, okay, it's good, but there are also challenges that come with it.
Yeah, true, because like you take a look at, you see our two like who post kama TikTok. I see those things mostly on TikTok, if you are 18 to 24, you don't have a job, DM me, I'll show you a job. This niliona, I saw it in TikTok asubuhi. Some people walikuwa wanaambiwa walipigwa mosho mmoja na global. Like, you just there, umeenda training, then you are told, you have to pay registration of 5,900 so that we can teach you how to do like hizo online businesses. And then those people end up scamming you. You pay that money and that's how they disappear with your money.
Yeah, and apparently I think there has been a lot of cases of frauding, online frauding, because I think these past 2 weeks, kwa news ilikuwa iko historia, people have paid someone, an agent, I don't know, they're telling them we'll take you to Qatar, we'll take you to Saudi, and then Canada, America, and then they just disappear with your money like that.
See, ni the same na ile kesi ya, I don't remember the agency, which was taking 300,000 to take people to
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
So people should be very careful when...
And like, sometimes we just, like, we have like agencies, ni sawa zinajulikana, but at some point take time to like...
You can do like a follow-up. Yeah, research.
Vizuri ujue, like, know from people wenye washaipitia hapo, ujue kama, is this really legit, ama it's just...
Because nyingine they're just ghosts. What name should we give them? Ghost what? It's like they just exist. Yeah, they exist, but you have never met them. Yeah, you have never met them. You are paying your money. How do you inaenda wapi? So people should be very careful. And also, another challenge is burnout. Kuna venye sasa, assume umekuwa usha grow ni influencer. And sometimes, people, you can be exhausted sometimes,
Yeah.
And people will be wanting more from you. Lakini sasa maybe it's time for you to take a break, because unaweza focus more on your job in a way that it doesn't balance with your personal life, maybe, your mental health kwa shaken kidogo hapo.
But now you see some influencers, they've taken influencing like a job. They have to like keep up with the trends, staying relevant and stuff. So unapata like you are not giving like yourself that time to like have a rest, think about your life.
Yeah, think about yourself. Ile
other
some
balance between your real life and your like social media life. So una end up maybe most of them unakuwa depressed because you're not focusing on yourself.
And kisha bado still maybe you can be a good influencer, but still you can be getting some backlash from the people.
Yeah.
Sometimes, na your pressure from the people are pressuring you, why are you not doing this challenge, we want you in this challenge.
Kwanza wengi wanapenda kutroll watu kwa comment section. Kwanza time yenye wamewapea staff wako wanaipenda. You get.
And also sometimes kuna hii mambo na regulatory issues. You can be an influencer, maybe a growing influencer, but then I think people should know about the ethics and regulations.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you might end up using content maybe
in a hurt.
Yeah, copyright issues, zikulete issues wanze kukua sued.
Yeah, mostly it happens that most of them like use some foreign languages. Unapata like they are having back and forth confrontations.
I think my advice to my fellow youth, my Gen Z, I can just tell them like you should be able to balance your personal life with the social media life. As long as maybe career, you are growing, you are earning from social media, also have time for yourself. Be there for yourself, Say, I need a weekend, a Saturday or a Sunday. You see a kazi, see a social media. You time sema unafunga account ama deactivate for just these 2 days. Have time with yourself. Take care of yourself. Go out with yourself, At least pia mentally hautakuwa exhausted. Kuna venye at least utakuwa umerelax. See what 24/7. Hey, you must be tired.
But still, like that time you have like your free time, fungua simu yako, take time, record yourself, showcase your hobbies. You never know like who is watching that video of yours. You can get like something, contract yenye ita impact life yako sana, and hivyo ndo utaomoka.
Entrepreneurship si lazima ukue na capital. As long as you have the resources, simu, lapi na internet, you can just look for any job.
Tu ni kuset simu, ring light yako hapo, ukue tu na content.
You can be an influencer, you can be an online seller. Labda uko na business. If you're out there having a business, labda it's a creative business, na unaogopa kushow, maybe you feel like people won't accept it. Just tell yourself, I can make it, I can do it. Be posting it.
And not a must even you a creative business.
Like any business, yeah.
Yeah, people waone, wakuje, wabai mitshamba yako.
Come on, there is this girl I'm seeing, I just forgot to say about her. There is this girl I'm seeing on TikTok. She's selling this, like the the kind of stickers, the holder for the phone. They're just made from flowers with resin. And then and she's getting a lot of customers online, internationally actually.
So, as we wind up, we'd like you, our listeners, to tell us in the comment section, what does success look like for young digital entrepreneurs today, and is it really sustainable? And we would also like to have your opinions about, should digital entrepreneurship be formally taught in schools and colleges? Thank you for listening. I'm Caroline Wabinyo.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share our videos on our platform, Tech Trends Media. I'm Tawhida Ali. See you on the next episode.
Bye.